My thoughts on the role really needs to be oversight of not-for-profits. Finances, obviously that's innate with the name, but it goes beyond just going over the financials every month. There's fiscal responsibility. They do have a fiduciary responsibility, and I think they should be aware of that. That if there's losses, that they could be held responsible for those. So they really need to be diligent in what they're doing, and oversight and making sure controls are set up.
One of the key things with the Finance Committee, with the new governance rules with the 990 is approval and review of it. And there's a specific question on the 990 that asks, did the board or the Finance Committee review that form before it got sent? And so that is one of the key roles of a Finance Committee, is to review it, have any questions, back to the preparer, make sure that there's nothing that was missed, that kind of thing. And it's that fiduciary responsibility that they have, that they need to treat with some importance. The Finance Committee should be kind of a conduit between the Board of Directors and management at the organization as well. Reviewing the finances, taking a look, reporting up to the board so that the board can make decisions about financial issues at a more summarized level.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a CPA, I don't think, but someone certainly with some business sense beyond just how the organization is run, someone that's really run a business maybe, aware of the controls needed from a financial standpoint. Maybe they have an audit in their own company and are aware of how that process works.
I agree. One thing to keep in mind too is don't just invite your friends. You want to take someone who generally has the organization at its heart, someone who believes in what they do, that kind of thing. So it's not just a group of friends that's there to be involved.
It's a good idea to separate your Finance Committee from friends and family, primarily because of a conflict of interest reasons. You want your Finance Committee independently focused on the organization and its finances and its goals and those kind of things, versus someone that's, well, we're going to get on this board because you and I work together and it'll be good, and maybe we can use that role to get some business from some other board members. You want people focused
or a resume builder.
Or a resume builder, exactly. Yeah. We want people to take the role seriously and not be influenced by anything outside of what their role is for the exempt purpose of the organization. Well, CRI has a really strong not-for-profit practice. Michael and I both have strong roles in that industry, and we have a depth of experience, depth of expertise that is second to none, I think, at least in the South region. Across a variety of organizations, so whether they're C6 organizations or C3s or C4s, they're all a little different, and you want to set up your Finance Committee a little bit differently, mainly based on what the exempt purpose is.